asking nobody for nothing, but can't get it on my own.
What is?
If you don't like what I'm writing, you just leave the Smyrna Cowboy alone.
Alright, let's go to number 7. Number 7 is from I can't pronounce it, I have to spell it. OOXTRUXEXOO. I can't pronounce that, I just spell it. Who would you That's a good question. Who would you like to play in your role in a movie adaptation of your life? And who would you think will actually get cast in the role? That's a good question, Smyrna. Give a good answer. Whoa, that was a good question. I never really thought of it, to be quite honest with you. An actor to play for an adaptation of my life. I don't know. Jim Carrey? No. I don't know. I can't really relate to an actor per se. I guess maybe Brian Denny could portray me in that cast. It would be a very short film, I'll tell you that much anyway. That's a good question, man. Let's see. Maybe Russell Crowe, because my wife loves Russell Crowe so much. That's going to happen. I don't know. Maybe Robert Redford. He's getting old too. An old guy with a beard. Santa Claus. No. That's a good question. I don't know. I never really thought about it, so I can't really give you an honest answer. I really don't know. I'm sorry. I'm totally blank. I don't know. I'm sorry. Next question. Okay, question number 9. It's from Sergeant Marcus. How did Alf, or why did Alf, start riding with you? Oh, Alf. Well, I'll give you a story about Alf. I was upstairs in the attic, I guess about 3 years ago. I guess it's been about that long, 2 or 3 years ago. And we were having a yard sale, and we were giving away dolls that my daughter had when she was a little girl for the kids that came by, just free, just number 1, get them out of the house, and number 2, see a small child smile. And then I saw Alf back there, and she loved Alf dearly. And I remember one time we were going to her grandma's house in West Tennessee, over there in on the other side of Waverly, Tennessee Ridge area, actually, on the other side of Charlotte, Dixon, around there, Aaron, Tennessee Ridge. And so we were on the interstate, and she had Alf in the back seat. I think it was in springtime, and it was cool, so we just let the windows down instead of doing the air conditioning. And she was playing with Alf, and all of a sudden, Alf flies out of the back window. Well, Dad has to pull over because Ashton's distraught and everything, so I trekked back a quarter mile to go pick up Alf off the interstate and bring him back, and he was no worse for wear. So she held on to Alf so tight, it's just a good memory. And when I saw Alf, and I know I just couldn't get rid of him, so I put him on the back of the bike, and he rides with me ever since. The guys at work put a Harley hat and Harley goggles on him, which I thought was just cool. So he rides with me everywhere. So it was Alf. I got Alf, then he started riding with me. So that's the story behind that. All right. Number 10 is from RC62. Why did you decide to stick a camera in your face and start vlogging on YouTube? Why did I start vlogging on YouTube? Well, when I first started, my interest in motorcycles. I do what a lot of people do, go on the internet to find riding videos and how-to videos and stuff. And when I first got on the internet and on YouTube, it was More Death 13. I'm sure a lot of people are in that situation too. And so when More Death left YouTube, he went to live video. And so I followed him over to live video, and there was a lot of vloggers there. Wilson Rider 69, the Josh, let's see, who else was big influences? Suburban Rider, he was one of the first ones that I've seen too, and up in my age bracket. There was quite a few on live video and YouTube. Trent, Doc, just a lot, and I thought it looked cool, you know. So I thought that I would try that and stick a camera in my helmet. And the first camera was the Kodak V570, and I tried with it some, and it was mostly just for therapy for me to vent and to show people my part of the world, my little spot on the map, and just ride around and talk about crap. And then it got fun, and it's still fun. And I like doing that, and I don't seem like I'm pressured to do one every week. You know, once you start getting pressured like that, it doesn't become fun. It becomes part of a task that you're expected to do. And I don't ever want to get vlogging to be that way. I'll vlog when I want to, when I have something to say, when something's interesting to me that I may share with everyone else out there, like I'm sharing now. But I just enjoy it. It's therapy for me. And I love watching other people's videos in their part of the world and their part of the country to see how their life's going. I mean, I put everything up there from, you know, the dog playing frisbee to my daughter getting married. It's just complete therapy for me, you know, and I love doing it. And once it starts becoming a job or a task to do, I'll just give it up. You know, I just won't make it. It's just fun. I don't care if I get 1 subscriber or 2,000. It doesn't matter. It doesn't make a difference to me in one iota. I do it for me, and I do it for people that want to see it. And the thing is, if you don't want to see my videos, that little X on the corner up there, you just close it. You just don't play it. You just don't click on it. But I've got over 500 subscribers, and I appreciate every one of them, by the way. So I must be doing something right or wrong or comical or instructional or just plain stupid. But I guess that's the main reason why I decided to stick a camera in my helmet and do that. So I thought it was cool, and it looked fun, and it is to me. So that's pretty much the reason why, Dave. All right, now the last question is from Castor 1. Were you in the military? No, I never was in the military. My brother was, my dad was, but I never was. They ended the drafts right before I became of age, and that's when they started the all-volunteer army, and I just never did get into the military. I sort of wish that I would have done it. That's one of those things that you wish you would have done when you were younger. But I have great respect for the military. As you see, I'm wearing my Patriot Guard Riders vest, and I have great respect for all the fighting men and women in our armed forces. They go out there, do a job that we ask them to do, and lay their life down for their country. And no matter what your politics are, no matter what your thing is, it's just a job they do, and really do need to honor those men and women, and I do that. I try to do that as much as I can. So I hope that answers your question, buddy. Yeah, we'll do one more question. Just one more. Just one more question. This is from Van Damsel. What's your favorite kind of music, and what was the first live concert you went to? Ooh, what kind of music do I like? Well, I like all kind of music, to be honest with you. I don't like rap. I really don't like rap at all. In my opinion, of course, this is just a Smyrna Cowboy's opinion. It's just not music to me. That's just my opinion. I don't like rap music. I just don't. I can appreciate it. I can appreciate all kinds of music. But I guess my favorite music would be disco, of course. Old Motown, old school Motown. 60s and 70s music. I really like that a lot. So I would say that that would be my favorite music. Watching my dog here. Sorry, dog. Last concert I went to, was it last or first? The first concert, that's right. The first concert I went to was Elton John. If anybody's familiar with the Middle Tennessee area, I was at MTSU at Murphy Center. And I was dating my wife now at the time. And we went to go see Elton John. And, oh shoot, that was back in 1984. And that was the first concert I went to. Well, thank you, Smyrna. It's been a real interesting video and interview, and I do appreciate the time, and I'm sure that the viewers out there appreciate the time that you took to answer all these questions that we give to you. So I hope that answers your question. So this is Dave Netherton and the Smyrna Cowboy. I'd like to thank you for watching, and I hope that all the answers were satisfactory to your needs. And everybody have a good night and a pleasant tomorrow.